Hey everyone, pack with me, ready to go to Melbourne. So I'm just taking a really small suitcase because we're only going for technically 3 nights when I booked and thought everything was going to plan. So I'm just going to go through because we haven't used this suitcase in, oh my gosh, at least 4 or 5 years. I think this bag used to be my daughter's bag for uni. When she was doing jewelry making, she always had to take a kit and some other bits and pieces. But then the handle had an issue with it and it sat in the office to be fixed for months on end. And finally I asked hubby to have a look at it after I YouTubed how to fix a broken suitcase handle. So we undid the base, pulled out the mechanism, did everything that's there, and it works for now. So yeah, little prayer that it's going to work on the trip and it's not going to get stuck up, because that was what was happening. You could pull it all the way out and it would get stuck, it wouldn't retract. If you did manage to get it pushed all the way back down again, then it would get stuck there again. So inside we just had, as per usual, some lady products. And for some reason, some shampoo and conditioner samples were in there, as well as some previous little bits and pieces. So first thing I'm packing is my pajamas, because these are my brand new PJs from Big W. My mum actually bought them for me. And let's face it, I'm packing it so I can look good while I record some TikToks. I've actually got a couple of baskets of washing down here on the floor. It's so much easier to get a few things organized now that I have decluttered the closet and the clothes, and also realized I don't have many clothes, which is kind of good because it made packing a lot easier. And I pack probably a little bit different to most people, so that's also why I wanted to share. So I've picked up my heat bag that's there because I know there's a microwave in the room. I've hired a hotel with like a little kitchenette type thing. So hopefully that's going to save us some money on food. We don't have to eat out. We'll be able to make things in the hotel room. With the microwave, we can zap things if we want. Apparently there's a little cooking thing in there, which turned out to be just a little hot plate, but they said there was a cooking availability. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you, I probably should have just stayed at one of the backpacker hostel things, because there's a big shared kitchen. And I was seriously thinking about taking a hot plate and also my own pan. But anyway, okay, we need to focus because I seem to have no idea what I'm doing. So this is kind of how my thinking process works. So I think about the fact of what happens during the day. So in the morning I get up and I get dressed and I need to do skincare and what I'm going to wear that day, and that's how I think about it every day. And then the next day, what I'm planning on wearing and what I'm doing, and then the day after that. So I'm basically running through that. We get dressed in the morning and we need underwear and we need pants, we need a top, and then we're going to go to this thing, so we need this, we need this. And that's just how I seem to go through and pack things. So I'm taking 3 different sets of outfits. Oh, let's not take those pants, there's a great big hole in them. Okay, didn't quite pick that up when we were going through. So I'm going to wear the top that I'm wearing today, some plain black pants, another outfit for Saturday, which ended up being that outfit I'm wearing today, but we did get changed for the concert. Had a different outfit for Sunday, and then I just wore this outfit again for flying home. This top I got from, I think it was the RSPCA charity or Save the Children's, I can't remember. But this top, I remember it cost me $7, and I remember thinking, what an absolute bargain. I'm loving the cut of these tops at the moment. So this one is very similar to the blue one that I'm wearing. I just love how they're a little bit flowy in the areas. This is my favorite top of all time at the moment. Unfortunately though, it's starting to get a little bit big for me, which is great. But I hate it when you find clothes that absolutely look good on you and then you need to swap them out if you can't adjust them with a needle and thread. Clothes are done for now, so now it's time to move on to the beauty, and I'm just dumping everything on the bed that I think that I will need. I've got this Mary Kay makeup bag thing, roll-up travel bag, whatever it's called. It's been hanging in the bathroom forever and a day, and the last time that I used it was a couple of years ago when I went to Townsville. So we've got some leftover N95 masks that I bought from the chemist for like $2 each, because at the time they were required for flying on the plane. And in there was some travel shampoo and conditioner. I ended up just using my mum's when we went to Townsville, of course they're Avon. So we'll add that to the pile of things to be used up. And there was a little travel shampoo in there that I don't even know where it came from. Probably my mum was cleaning out her closet and gave it to me. It's so funny at the time of recording this, I'm actually mid decluttering the bathroom. So I'm trying to figure out where things should go so I'll come back and give attention to it. So I'm packing the cotton pads and the toner or the skin softener from Mary Kay. I didn't really want to take full-size products with me, but I'm packing things that I know will be good for me. The night cream I've got here, and also the Ordinary's niacinamide 10%, and hyaluronic acid, because these are excellent at locking in moisture. I was going to take some other skincare, as you've already seen by now. I've got a whole lot of samples and other bits and pieces. I really want to use it up, but I was worried if I got not enough time to be able to film to show you how I'm using things, and if I didn't get things to bring back to be able to show you how it all goes. So I'm just packing my tried, true and tested skincare routine, because we are going to a different environment, so I wanted to make sure I've got something that is reliable. Toothpaste, I was going to take this tube, but it's nearly empty, and so I didn't really want to have to cut it open while I was away, so I'm just going to take a little travel tube instead. I packed a metal drink bottle, which is my everyday one that you see that I have for Zumba, but I didn't end up using it because the stadium said that you can't take any metal drink bottles in there, which is totally fine. We're taking this lunch bag with us so we can carry around any food for the day, just to keep it a little bit cold and not as squashed in bags. We're taking all of our own cutlery as well as chopsticks, because my daughter cannot do bamboo, so we will be prepared if we decide to eat somewhere. Taking wheat bix, I will have that for breakfast every day. We're getting some groceries delivered as well. I've packed here, there's coffee, regular Milo, the plant-based Milo, and the sugar that we will need. Even though I'm sure that they will supply some coffee and sugar, we just like to have our own. So it did add a little bit of space and weight to my bag, but for the comfort of knowing that we had all of that available, it was such a relief, let me tell you. I did have Weet-Bix for breakfast every single day. We got some groceries delivered, like I said, so that really helped us. But to know that it's all there, yeah, like I said, was a comfort. I am just packing my basic makeup, and except for the concert, I didn't wear it any other day, which might have been a little bit of an issue, because I realised by the time we got to Melbourne that I hadn't packed any sunscreen, because I had found out it had all expired when I was decluttering the bathroom. So yeah, we ended up going shopping, which you will see later. Into my bag, because it is part of the waterproof container that I have, we've got our cleanser, cotton pads, the pimple patches, and the nail clippers. All the things that you probably wish that you had with you when you're traveling, and if we don't ever need it, so be it, but at least I know that we have it. I think I threw in there a little pair of scissors as well. Oh, and then I just remembered I needed some hair care products. I ended up moving these from bag to bag. I have that really long travel bag. I'm missing a couple of the actual bags that attach to it, so I need to find them. And I had another little zip on tote bag as well as a little makeup bag, and I moved things around just in case they leaked in a bag or in one of the little totes, to work out which one would be easier to clean. But there was no mess when we were traveling when I unpacked the bag from getting there and then getting back here, so I'm grateful that there wasn't any mess to clean up. I really wanted to take these bath salts with me because I knew that there was a bath, but Kira said no, because then the room would smell like gardenias and she doesn't like that smell. So I said that's okay, and it's a good thing that I wasn't really relying on that bath, because it was about as big as our bath here, so there's no way I would have fit into there. Oh yes, I nearly forgot my comb. That was hilarious. So this is the other little tote bag that I picked up that I was telling you about, and then these are the little bags that I have here. Oh, we took the shower gel as well, so hilarious. I'm taking that because I'm hoping to be able to use it up, and then we just roll up the entire bag. And let me give you a demo of how I used to talk about this. So that's just the 2 in there. Normally there's 4, so as I said, I need to find the other ones, but you can pack so much into this bag. There's a hook for hanging on the back of the door, and it simply rolls open, and then you've got it there ready to go. And this is how I would demo it when I was doing Mary Kay parties, and it just rolls up again for easy travel. I found this little metallic tote bag, so I'm going to take that and put in there like medication and Disprin and things. And also I got earplugs because Kira said to me, make sure you bring some earplugs for the concert. I'm so glad I did because the amount of screaming that went on. Then I got this Travel Calm. It says original. So I've had the ginger ones before, and unless I take about 4 of them, it doesn't touch me. So I went to the chemist and asked, and she said, I highly recommend these. Oh my gosh, they nearly put me to sleep at the airport. I was reading, it says that like they're non-drowsy or something, but I won't be taking them ever again. Unless I really need to be knocked out. I used to take Quells when I was younger because I get travel sickness a lot, and I don't fly very well in the air either. But oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever be taking these ever again. I'm also taking a backpack just in case. Again, I'm so glad that we took it because coming home, it was good to be able to put some excess stuff in there. And also we took a green Woolworths bag because it used to be, if you traveled interstate, they were still using plastic bags. And so it was like, oh, so good, you can get a free plastic bag and bring it back to South Australia. And now pretty much no one does plastic bags or paper bags that you have to buy. So we packed that. Just picking up the bag to check for the weight. It seems to be okay. Once we get to the airport, we will weigh it. So my bag is first, and it says that it weighs 11.4 when we put it through the send your bag away. It said it only weighed 11 kilos, so there we go, magically 400 grams disappeared. And my daughter's bag is only 10.7, which is hilarious because she actually had 2 or 3 heat bags in her bag, but I have the food and the utensils, and yeah, I don't know, maybe my clothes are a bit bigger. I had an extra jacket in there. Now we are back, so let's unpack the bag. It's been a whole week because I was sick, and so I've literally just kept everything here so I can show you. My room is a massive mess, what can I say? So here is the roll up travel bag. I had to take everything out because we had our products in there. So funny because pretty much everything that I took with us ended up coming back with us because we didn't end up using up any of the products. We used them, but we didn't finish anything that I really thought that we did. So that's really good anyway. I am so glad I took the hyaluronic acid because my daughter ended up using it quite a lot. The weather in Melbourne was a little bit sunnier than expected, and our skin really seemed to cop a little bit of the sun, so we had to get some sunscreen as well. But this is just really hydrating for your skin, which is awesome. Oh, this is the shower gel that I was telling you about. I really thought we were going to finish it up, but no. So pretty much everything we took with us, we brought back. And here is the sunscreen that saved our skin. Thank you to James Welsh. He is a skincare creator here on YouTube. We found a K-beauty store, La Cosmetica, went in there, and I said to her, help, I need a sunscreen. I've heard K-beauty is amazing. I saw a video that James Welsh did, and she said, you want Round Lab. I said, oh my gosh, that's it. That's what it is. She knew instantly what it was. So I am so grateful because it saved our skin. There is no white cast, and it just blends in perfectly. You don't even know. My face isn't shiny either. So ever so grateful, trust me. Now, here is the backpack that I had to shove a whole lot of clothes in there. Hilarious, because it's pretty much all the clothes that I took. They're mine. I had an extra shirt in here that I packed the night before because we'd checked the weather and it said that it was going to be between 18 and 20 degrees, but it said it was going to be raining every day. So I figured that it might be cold. So I did pack a couple of extra tops that I didn't show you. So yeah, everything in here is clothes that I already had. Oh, I got a magazine free from the airport that I probably would never read, but hey, it was free. I picked it up. So I'm glad that I took this backpack because we had other things to pack in here from Savers. Oh, there's rubbish tags in here from previous things. On to the food bag. I'm so glad that we took this because we took sandwiches with us every day and it just helped to protect them not get completely squashed. We had Ziploc bags in there as well. I probably forgot to mention we brought home half the packet of the crackers that we purchased and the cookies. We were snacking on these throughout the day as well, so I figured we might as well bring them home because they're a pretty stable food to have in a backpack. All the cutlery made it home with us, as well as all the tea, coffee and sugar. And I only had 4 out of the 6 Weet-Bix because, as you know, our flights got delayed. So there was 1 extra breakfast a day. Here are a pair of pants that I bought from Savers. I'm so happy that I found a pair of pants finally. I've been looking forever. I will do a bit of a try on haul later on. Then we have a top here that I bought from Savers, which is exactly the same as the blue one, but this is just black. So I'm super happy with that. I was so clever. I actually took a Savers voucher that I got from the last donation and took it with us because I knew we'd find a Savers in Victoria. This checkered shirt is my daughter's. It just ended up getting packed in my bag. As you would have seen from the vlog, we had to repack our bags in the lobby, so we just used a whole lot of clothes to fill up my bag to make sure that that little couch thing we had didn't move around. Another black plain t-shirt. This also is my daughter's shirt that she got. I really liked it, but it didn't fit me, so but it's gonna look good on her. I got this black and white stripy type top for myself, and I noticed when I was about to wash it, it's from Miller's and it's brand new with tags. I think it cost me $7.99 or something. And then we brought home the couch. Don't ask about the couch. So we go to Savers, and as a joke, my daughter takes a photo of it and sends it to the group chat of her friends and says, hey, look at this couch. And a friend says, I wonder how easy that would be to bring home with you. And the next thing I know, it's coming home with us. So the friend has a cat, but apparently the cat's going to be sleeping on the couch. Drink bottle came back with me. That was probably a waste of space because I just ended up using the plastic drink bottle that I took with us because the venue, actually said no metal drink bottles allowed. I don't know whether they think it's because people are going to throw things at artists, but Stays, that's the name of the fandom for Stray Kids, are very cool, calm and collected, very quiet, except for people screaming excitement at the music. When the concert finished, everyone just streamed out very quietly, very respectfully. No one's throwing anything at any artist, trust me. They hold up signs, but no one's throwing anything. We went to Le Cosmetica, as I mentioned, and I bought some face masks. Probably shouldn't have, but when in Rome. But a lot of these were like 50% off 50%. They were on a discount, so I saved them. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. So, we'll just add that to the collection that's behind us of a bit of a use it up. I ended up bringing home to all of the paper bags from our Coles grocery delivery. They're really good for rubbish bags. And I brought home the leftover earplugs as well. I'm so grateful that I had earplugs. Trust me, you want them for any concert that you go to. Got them from Terry White and they were like $6.99. There's about 6 in there, so super grateful. So my daughter's suitcase was pretty much the same. Whatever she packed, it all went back in there and it fit absolutely perfectly. So I won't show you any of that. But we did end up having a swap out of bags. So she has a bit of a backpack like me and it was just starting to fray on the bottom. So she was just a little bit worried about it. So we went to Big W and we picked up this new bag. It was only $25. It's a beautiful fake leather, but it's a little bit thicker. So it's going to last a little bit longer. But it's beautiful and wide, which was great because she was able to to fit in there her light stick, because I said I don't really think that should travel in the luggage. We need to do carry on, and we have a 7 kilo weight allowance. So with the backpack I had with all the clothes and the light stick, it fitted perfectly. We were totally fine. So this is quite the delicate light stick. It was so good that I was able to get that for her. I was really excited. So you just packs it into the little box. It's quite well protected, but yeah, you just want to make sure that you are looking after it best as you can. So there's everything that I packed and unpacked. I think I did really well. I don't think there was anything that I missed or wanted except for the sunscreen, but everything else went really well. So let me know if you travel, what you pack, if you forget anything, if there's anything that you would have packed that I didn't pack, or vice versa. Let me know. When we weighed our bags at the airport too, my bag was only 2 kilos heavier, probably that couch and some other clothing, and my daughter's bag was exactly the same. So yeah, thank you so much for joining with me and the travel blogs that we've had. I so appreciate you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.